Good morning, my students. How are you today? I think you are very well. Thank you very much. Today, let's continue our class. How is did yesterday from this? I am Kamalakanta Basumutari and meeting you to discuss something about a story from the textbook of class 10, subject English, and today's topic is, our story is a letter to God written by G.L. Fuentes. G.L. Fuentes. Do you know him? Okay. Thank you very much. Now you see, a letter to God. Wow, absurd thing. Does anybody write or can anybody write a letter to God? Have you written a letter to someone? Yeah, you may write, you may have written a letter to your father, mother, brother, sister, cousin, etc. But I think you haven't written any letter to God. Do you think that can anybody write a letter, or does anybody write a letter to God? Yes. You see, I can't think that someone can write a letter to God. Has he any permanent address or present address? If I write a letter to someone, then you see, the man whom I write must have an address, whether it is present address or permanent address or home address. It is the meter. But I cannot think that God has no address. He is omnipresent. So where to write? In which address we have to write a letter to God? So I think it is impossible. However, the G.L. Fuentes has produced here, given us an interesting story. It is a letter to God. Now, you see, there is, before we read the story, there is a thing like this. During our time, even 10 years ago or 8 years ago, there was not this system that before you read, we have to read something, we get something. No. But nowadays, during your days, there is the system. System has been developed, or system has been developed for a better teaching and better learning. Now see, here it is written, before you read, they say faith can move mountains, but what should we put our faith in? This is the question this story delicately poses. Do you think? Have you heard this? But what should we put our faith in? This is the question this story delicately poses. This is the story that where we have to put our faith in. This. Okay, let us about this. Now matter is that we put faith in someone. I put faith in my mother, I put faith in my father, I put faith in my brothers, I put faith in my friends, like this. So I do have faith in God. I believe in God. Now matter is that I believe God, but I cannot write a letter to God. Can you write? No, it is impossible. Now friends, it is not possible that to write a letter to God. Yes, we can write, but we cannot send it. We cannot send it. Though we posted it in the mailbox of our post office, this very letter cannot reach to anyone. So it is peculiar one. It is peculiar one. See, a letter to God. Writer is J.L. Fuentes. What does he think? We don't know. We don't know. However, we know that no one can write a letter to God. Though he writes, but cannot reach to the Almighty. Okay? Now, matter is that if we write a letter to someone, the man must have an address. This address may be home address, present address, someone may say permanent address, this, or temporary address. We say that home address means permanent address. Present address means it may be temporary address. Okay? Dear students, there is again another thing. Before you read below this, there is a thing, it is activity. It is activity. What the activity is? In our time, during our time, we got that after the end, at the end of the lesson, we get few questions, exercise, then we do this, we did this. But here, activity first. Now, here in this activity, you see that it is nothing but MO. A method of MO. What do you mean by MO? Do you know? Do you know the full term of MO? MO. It is a form. It is a kind of form. And the full form of this abbreviation is money order. During our time, somehow we send our money to others. Now, how do you send money? Presently, how do you send money? I think you know this. You know very well. Your modern age child, your modern age student. So you know. I believe this. So nowadays, your papa, your mommy, your brothers send money to your brother who is reading in IIT Guwahati. Through what? Through transfer. ATM, in the ATM you can transfer the money. to his account, to your brother's account. Again, besides this, there are different systems of money sending. In the bank we can do this, in the ATM we can do this, and in Paytm, etc., we can do this. Through mobile also we can do this. Okay, this MO means money order. Money order is nothing but it is what? A form or a method to send money to others, to another man during our time. To study this or to practice this, someday I went to the post office and I searched, "Sir, is there money form? May I get money form, MO form, money order form?" No. Nowadays it is not available. Oh, then how to send? Yeah, so many other systems are there. You can use this. Thank you, please. Okay. This is money order forms, and here matter is that we have to fill the forms, and there are 3 parts. All the parts should be filled, but there is a quota. This section is to be filled by the postmaster alone. We cannot, the sender cannot. So this is MO form. Okay, now let's proceed to our origin topic. It is the story, a letter to God. A letter to God. Let me read the story. Let us start. The house, the only one in the entire valley, sat on the crest of a low hill. From this height, one could see the river and the field of ripe corn dotted with the flowers that always promised a good harvest. The only thing the earth needed was a downpour, or at least a shower throughout the morning. Lenso, who knew his fields intimately, had done nothing else but see the sky towards the northeast. Yes, I have read out the first paragraph, and here it is said that there is a hill. The hill is low, not high hill. And on the low hill, on the top of low hill, there is a house. The house is belonged to a farmer named Lenso. The man Lenso was a farmer, and anybody could see the river and the field of ripe corn dotted or filled with flowers that always promised a good harvest, standing on the top of the hill. On the top of the hill where Lenso built his house. You see, in this sentence, it is said that what could he see? The river. the river which was or which is in the valley, not on the top of hill or not on the hill, foothill, but on the in the valley. And besides the river, one could see the field of ripe corn. The field of ripe corn. And the corn were blooming fully. And seeing this, one can gaze that the blooming rice, this type of blooming rice, always promised or can provide us sufficient harvest or a good harvest. There is another thing, you see, the only thing the earth needed was a downpour, at least a shower. You see, if we visited here, we could see that the earth was dry. The cornfield was dry. So it needed a shower or rain. At least a shower. Now, throughout their morning, Lenso, who knew his fields intimately, had done nothing else but see the sky towards the northeast. Lenso needed rain, have a shower, have a rain, at least a shower. Do not have a rain. Then see, here it is said that Lenso knew his field intimately, very closely. Intimately means very closely. You see, the word intimately, sometimes it is said in the examinations for meaning selection, for meaning writing. Had done nothing else but see the sky towards the northeast. What did he? That time, what did Lenso do? That time in the morning, standing on the top of hill near his house, he was seeing or watching the sky, to which is not west, not south, but it was what? Northeast side. Northeast side. Can you tell me, in our area, from which side usually rain comes? From which sides? From which direction rain usually comes in our area? From the east, from the south, from the west, from the north. Yes, sometimes it may be from any direction, but usually it is common that in our area rain comes from the north side, west side, north side, west side, not from east side, not from south side, straight south. Like this, during any season or during the rainy season, Lenso knew that rain comes from the northeast side in their area. So he straight his eyes or notice to the northeast side, whether there were clouds or not. What did he see? Towards the northeast sky, in search of clouds. In search of clouds, whether there were clouds or not. This. So, dear students, Lenso was something nervous, but he hoped something. He expected rain. He expected rain. He desired rain. The rain would come. Rain must come. Rain would come like this. Now, after a few minutes, he noticed that after this, here, not seeing any clouds in the sky, he addressed his wife. Now we are really going to get some water almond. Without seeing clouds, could he say this? Perhaps he noticed or he hoped. So he said, now we are really going to get some water almond. That means clouds will be there. Clouds would be there, and it would provide them rains. The woman who was preparing supper replied. The woman who was preparing supper replied, what? Yes, God willing. Yes, God willing. That means God is favorable to us. God favors us. So she said, God willing. The older boys were working in the field. That means the older boys were working in the field means Lenso and his wife had boys, means sons, while the smaller ones were playing near the house. In this very sentence, we can find out that Lenso had older sons, aged sons, and smaller son also. Smaller son also. So, what were the older boys doing at the time? They were working in the field. And the smaller one, the little boys were playing near the house until the woman called to them all. Some were working there, older boys working in the field, and smaller boys were playing near the kitchen of his mother. And they were playing, they used to play, they used to work until their mother called them all for dinner. Come for dinner. It was during the meal that just as Lenso had predicted, big drops of rain began to fall. In the northeast, huge mountains of clouds could be seen approaching. The air was fresh and sweet. The man went out for no other reason than to have the pleasure of feeling the rain on his body. And when he returned, he exclaimed, "These are not raindrops falling from the sky. They are new coins. The big drops are 10-cent pieces and the little ones are 5s." Now see, all the boys come back to their home and sat for dinner. Perhaps they started eating. At that very time, just as Lenso had predicted, big drops of rain began to fall. We hear when the raindrops fall on our roof of the house, we hear sounds, raindrop sounds. And Lenso too heard this sound when he began to take rice. The drops were big. The raindrops were big, not small one. In the northeast, huge mountains of clouds could be seen approaching. He noticed that huge clouds were approaching from the northeast side to their home. In the northeast, huge mountains of clouds could be seen approaching. Lenso noticed a very big clouds, and the clouds were like big mountains, tall mountains, huge mountains in his consideration. This mountain-like clouds approached to their side, to Lenso's house side, and the air was fresh and sweet. Air was fresh and sweet. We feel this. Here also we feel this. When rain comes, usually the air becomes cool. And according to the writer Fuentes, he has expressed that the air was very sweet. And through Lenso's mouth. And Lenso ran out the house to feel the pleasure of rain. Generally, you see, in Delhi or North India, rain falls something less than hour, more less than hour. And they like to enjoy the northern India or Delhians like to enjoy the first raindrops. So they dance. They'd like to dance in the rain. They dance there, and they jump there to express their pleasure or satisfaction. Here, Lenso also ran out and go to the rain because he expected it very much. So he welcomed it warmly. And he exclaimed, "These are not raindrops falling from the sky. They are new coins. The big drops are 10-cent pieces and the little ones are 5. Lenso, according to Lenso compares the raindrops. He divided into two. He divided the raindrops into two parts, big and small. And according to him, big drops are like 10 cents and small drops are like 5 days. जे अनजालु फरायसाफोर आङो इंराजियावनो बुंबाय बेखिनिखौ जे जोङो मिथिनांगोन जे मोनफ्रोमबो सेन्टेन्सआवनो मोनफा मोनफा नङाबाबो मोनफा मोनफा इनफरमेशन थायो मेटार थायो आरो बे मेटारफोरखौ जों मिथिनांगौ जे जाय मेटारखौनो जोंनाव कुइसन सोंगोन सोंगिरिया सारमोना जोंनाव कुइसन सोङो बेखायनो जोङो बेखौ मिथिथारनांगौ जे बबे सेन्टेन्सआव मा दङ मोनफ्रोमबो सेन्टेन्सआवनो बा बांसिन सेन्टेन्सआवनो इनफरमेशन थायो मेटार थायो आरो बेफोरखौ जोङो एल' एला मिथिनानै लानांगौ जे फोरोंगिरियाबो खोन्थानांगौ आरो नोंसोर फरायसायाबो बेखौ फरायनानै मिथिनानै लानांगौ दिन्थि हिसाबै नाय The house is the only one in the entire valley set on the crest of a low hill. लेन्सनि न'आ अबावमोन on the crest of a low hill. Crest माने मा बे इम्पर्टेन्ट सोदोब मिनिं लिरनो थाखाय मिनिं सायख'नो नि लिरनो बे क्रेस्ट सोदोबखौ होयो क्रेस्ट माने सारफेस एबा टप जागोन आरो बेहाय बांसिन From this height one could see the river and the field of ripe corn dotted with the flowers. जे बे हाजो थिखिनिनिफ्राय गाहाय हाजो थिखिनिनिफ्राय गोजानाव नाहरोब्ला मा नुनो मोनो बेखौ बुंदों दैमा गंसे नुनो मोनगोन आरो माइबारि नुनो मोनगोन जाय माइया सोरबा बारफुदों सोरबा थायराबाय बेबादि सोरबा हयथ' मोनबाय आरो बेहाय बुंदों मा बे माइबारिया ओरैबादि माबा होयो इसारा होयो जे एबार बुरजा माइ मोनगोन The only thing the earth needed was a downpour or at least a shower. बे समाव लेन्सनि फोथारबारिया माइबारिया गोरानमोन जानो हागौ बियो मा लुबैदोंमोन हाया मा लुबैदोंमोन बे मुहूर्तआव दैखौ मानिफ्राय मोनगोन अखानिफ्राय मोनगोन नै होमबा लेन्सआ माने एखौ मिथिबाय जे हानो दै नांगौ बे खमसे खम जाख्रिसे अखा नंथाराबाबो जाख्रिसे अखा throughout the morning Lenso who knew his fields intimately गासै फुं सानसेखालि बियो गासै फुं बियो मा बाहेरायाव ओंखारनानै न'निफ्राय बाहेरायाव ओंखारनानै बियो सानजा सा खनाथिं नाहरबाय थादोंमोन नखराङाव मेगन होनानै मेगना बिना नखराङावमोन बबेथिंजायनि नखर सा सानजानि नखर मानो नायहरदोंमोन अखानि थाखै बेनो जोमै नांगौ नालाय जोमैयासो अखा हागोन जोमै गैगोना गैयामोन बेखौ नायनो बियो नाहरदोंमोन ते बियो गावनि फोथारखौ मोजाङै मिथिगौमोन नैबे who knew his fields intimately बेखौ आं दहायनो बुंदों intimately सोदोबा important बेखौ मालाबा मालाबा मिनिं लिरनो होनो फैयो आरो बे intimately सोदोबनि मिनिङानो जाबाय closely बिनि उनाव नैबेहाय जों मोनगोन the older boys were working in the field while the smaller ones were playing near the house हौवासा गेदेरफोरा माइबारि फोथाराव खामानि मावगासिनो दंमोन फोथाराव खामानि मावगासिनो दंमोन आरो बे समाव उन्दैफोरा बिमानि इसिं गुदा खाथिनि फोथाराव बा इसिं गुदायावनो गेलेगासिनो दंमोन आरो मोनसे समाव बे हिनजावा लेन्सनि बिसिया गावनि फिसाफोरखौ हौवासाफोरखौ गाबज्रिहरदोंमोन फैदो ओंखाम जानो तारमाने जों बिनिफ्राय मिथिबायदि न' सिङाव लेन्सनि हिनजावा ओंखाम संगासिनो दंमोन लेन्सनि बिसिया ओंखाम संगासिनो दंमोन आरो बियो ओंखाम मोनखांनायनि उनाव बियो गावनि फिसाफोरखौ ओंखाम जानो लेंहरदोंमोन come for dinner होननानै it was during the meal that just as Lencho had predicted बे जाहांनाय समावनो बे लाइना खोन्थादोंमोन बे जाहांनाय समावनो लेन्सआ हमनो हादोंमोन जे थफा थफि अखा सिरिदों खोमा अखा सिरिनाय बादि अखा फात्तानि सोदोब बादि बेखायनो बियो खुसिजोंनो बे बाहेरायाव ओंखारलांदोंमोन जे गमामारि अखा नंमारगोना नंमारा In the northeast huge mountains नुहरबाय सानजा सान अख्रांथिं नाहरफिनबाय बियो एबार जे बिराद हाजो बादि जोमैया बिसोरनिथिं आवगायबोगासिनो दं बे जोमैखौ नुनानै बे मिथिखाबाय जे अखा हामारथारसिगोन अखा मोनमारथारसिगोन दै माइबारिया दै मोनमारथारसिगोन दे बिनिफ्राय मा एप्रोच सोदोबखौ बे मिनिं लिरनो होयो एप्रोच माने मा एप्रोचनि मिनिंखौ लिरनो होयो मिनिंखौ मा मोनथाम अपसन होयो मोनथामनि गेजेराव मोनसेल' गोथों बे मोनसेखौ सायख'नानै लिरनांगौ एप्रोच माने मा बिनिफ्राय बेहाय जों मोनबावगोन उननि सेन्टेन्सआव जे हौवासाफोरा मावथिमोन गेदेर हौवासाफोरा मावथिमोन बिसोर फोथाराव मावबाय थादोंमोन आरो बिसोरो अखा हानाय लोगो लोगो ओंखाम जाफुनायावनो अखा हाबाय नालाय बिसोरो ओंखाम जाफुनाय समावनो अखा हानायाव ओंखाम जानायखौ दोननानै बिसोरो बायजोआव ओंखारलांदोंमोन मानो बिसोरो मोनदोंमोन सारअन्थाइ गोग्लैदों अखाजों बरफ बादि सारअन्थाइ फिसा फिसा गोग्लैदों बेफोरथ' गुसुथार आरो एसे गोथावबो गतिके हौवासाफोरा बेफोरखौ खननानै एसे स्वाद लानो खारलांदोंमोन बिनिफ्राय मा ओजोंहाय लेन्सआ मा बुंबाय खुसियावनो जे अखा फिथरफोरा ओरैनो सिम्पल अखा फिथर नङा बिसोरो गोदान फैसासे गोदान खुस्रा फैसासे दा गिदिर अखा फिथरफोरा 10 फैसानि समान आरो 10 सेन्ट आरो उन्दै फैसाफोरा 5 सेन्टनि समान बिदि होननानै लेन्सआ बुंदोंमोन बिसिनो खोन्थादोंमोन बिनि उननि पेराग्राफाव बुंदों मा with a satisfied expression He regarded the field of ripe corn with its flowers. With a satisfied expression, he regarded the field of ripe corn with its flowers draped in a curtain of rain. बियो जोबोद खुसि जाबाय लेन्सआ जोबोद खुसि जाबाय अखा हानायखाय दा अखा दामब्राजों अखा गिदिरजों माइफोरा लेमस्रो जानांबाय फेलेम जाबाय आरो लेमस्रोनो दा बेखौ नुनानै बियो जोबोद खुसि जादोंमोन ओरैबादि नुदोंमोन लेमस्रो माइखौ जेन बेखौ माबायासो मा होनो सि गुफुरजोंसो खोबदों सि गुफुरजों खोबदों सि गुफुर माने आसलते पर्दा आरो सि गुफुरखौ होनद्रायाखै पर्दाजोंसो बा साद्रिजोंसो खोबदों but suddenly a strong wind began to blow and along with the rain very large hailstones began to fall नाथाय आन गसाइनि मैया गेलेनाय जे दसे उनावनो हरखाबनो बिराद बारहुंखा बारनो हमो अखायाबो देरसिननिफ्राय देरसिन जानो हमो आरो बे अखाल' दैल' लाबोआलासेनो गावजों लोगोसे मा सारन्थाइ लाबोफादोंमोन गिदिर सारन्थाइ लाबोफादोंमोन इलाय लार्ज हेलस्टना मिनिं लिरनो फैयो नोंसोर बेखौ रोंनांगोन बेहाय मोनसे सोदोब थाबोबाय ड्रेप होननाय सोदोब बे ड्रेप होननाय सोदोबखौबो मिनिं लिरनो मालाबा आनजादाव होयो ड्रेपनि मिनिङा जाबाय कभार खोबसिननाय पास्ट टेन्सआव दे आरो बे जेनेरेलि उइथ क्लथ माजों खोबसिनदों उइथ क्लथ सिजों खोबसिननाय बादि आरो दानिया this truly did resemble new silver coins this truly did resemble new silver coins बे जे सारन्थाइ गोग्लैबाय बे सारन्थाइ गोग्लैनायफोरा मा सिलभार कइन्स बादि रुफानि दाजे जोंनाव एलुमिनियाम दङ बे रुफानि खुस्रा फैसा बादिसो The boys exposing themselves to the rain ran out to collect the frozen pears. बे हौवासाफोरा फिसाज्लाफ्रा अब्ला माने सारन्थाइ गोग्लैनाय लोगो लोगो बिसोरो बाहेरायाव खारलांदोंमोन बे सारन्थाइ फिथरफोरखौ अन्थाइ फिथरफोरखौ खननो बे अन्थाइ फिथरफोरा माबायदिमोन फ्रोजेन पियार्स मुकुटा मानि मुकुटा आरो माबायदि मुकुटा बियो सुहाबनाय बरफ जानाय मुकुटा बेखौ खननो खारलांदोंमोन It's really getting better now, exclaimed the man. I hope it passes quickly. दानिया जाल्ला जाबाय लेन्सआ सानबाय बाब आंथ' बिदि लुबैयाखैमोन बारहुंखा सारन्थाइथ' लुबैयाखैमोन जास्ट अखाल'सो लुबैदोंमोन जाख्रिनै नाथाय दा मा जाखो एसेबां गिदिर हाबाय बारहुंखाबो बारबाय आरो सारन्थाइबो गोग्लैफाबाय ते बेखौ थाब जोबजानो लुबैदोंमोन लेन्सआ बिदि अबस्थाखौ थाब जोबजानो लुबैदोंमोन It did not pass quickly नाथाय बेयो थाब जोबाखैमोन For an hour the hail rained on the house the garden the hillside the cornfield on the whole valley नुबाय जे गासै नामदानियावनो भेलियावनो सारफाङावनो मा जे माबा अखाया सारन्थाया गोग्लैजोबदों बारहुंखायाबो नांजोबदों गावनि न'आवबो नांदों दा बांसिन माइबारियाव नांनाय बादि जाबाय The field was white as if covered with salt गासै फोथारखौनो माबायदि नुबाय जे गुफुर नुबाय जेन' बे माइबारि बा फोथारा संख्रिजोंसो बुंफबनानै दंसै सागर सेराव जि संख्रि बानायो बे संख्रिफोरखौ बानायनाय समाव बानायफुनायाव नङा बानायखांनानै बुथुमिनि सिगां जुदि नायोब्ला बिदि नुयो गुफुर गुफुर माबा गुवार जानानै दङ खोबजोबनानै दङ जायगाखौ बिदि नुयो सागर सेराव जेराव संख्रि बानायो बेहाय थांबा जों बिदिखौ नुयो आरो थिग बे एखे अबस्था जादों लेन्सनि बादिब्ला जे The field was white as if covered with salt. Not a leaf remained on the trees. The corn was totally destroyed. The flowers were gone from the plants. ओरैबादि जाबाय अबस्थाया जे दंफाङाव बिलाइयानो थायाखसै गांसेबो बिलाइ गांसे थायाखसै अन्थाइ सारअन्थाइयानो बुफ्लेजोब्बाय फिस्रिजोब्बाय इनिफ्राय नुबाय जे लेन्सआ गासै माइयानो धंस जाजोब्बाय जोबस्रांजोब्बाय The flowers were gone from the plants बिफाङाव जि बिबार दंमोन बेफोरबो सिरिजोब्बाय बेसरा बिबारा सिरिजोब्बा नस्थ' जाखायो अखाजों बुस्रि जायोबा बारहुंखाजों बुस्रि जायोबा बेसरा नस्थ' जायो लेन्सआबो बिदि मोनबाय आरो दा लेन्स's soul was filled with sadness लेन्सनि गोरबोआ दुखुजों बुंफबबाय एबार खुसि गैला When the storm had passed he stood in the middle of the field and said to his sons जेब्ला बारहुंखाया जोब्बाय बारहुंखा जोबनायनि उनाव बियो फिसालाफोरखौ बुंबाय अबाव गसंदों बियो बे समाव फिसालाखौ बुंनाय समाव बियो फोथारनि गेजेराव गसंनानै फिसालाफोरखौ बुंदोंमोन A plague of locusts would have left more than this जेबो थायाखसै बिदांफोराव माइ बिदांफोराव माइ बेगर थायाखसै माइ गुथि थायाखसै दा बिनि दुखुआव बे ओरै बुंबाय जे गुमा गयेंनि फालोआबो एसे गालांगौमोन नाथाय बे बारहुंखाया बे बारदै सिख्ला ओजोंहाय जे सारअन्थाइ बिसोरो एसेबो गालाङाखसै मानसिनि थाखाय The hail was left nothing This year we will have no corn देग्लाय जोङो जेबो आबाद मोननाय नंलिया That night was a sorrowful one That night was a sorrowful one हर जाबाय मोना जाबाय मोनायाव बे उन्दुनो हायि अबस्था जाबाय दुखुनि हर बियो उन्दुनो हालिया खोथाखौ सिन्था खालामिनो All our work for nothing बे सानबाय खामानिया जोंनि खामानिया ओरैनो थांगारबाय There is no one who can help us सानबावबाय बियो जोंखौ बे खैफोदनि समाव मदद खालामनो हानाय बेहा रावबो गैया We'll go hungry this year जोङो उखैनानैनो थैनांसिगोन देग्लाय जे अनजालु फरायसाफोर बेखिनिखौनो बुंबाय नोंसिनियाव आं दिनै कुइसन सोंलिया उनाव सोंनोसै एक्सारसाइसआव सोंनोसै हा दिनै जों कुइसन सोंलिया कुइसन आन्सारनि आयदाखौ उनाव लानोसै गोजोन्थों आङो नोंसोरखौ एसे गोजोननाय बादि मोनदों जे बे क्लासखौ मोननानै नोंसोरो बे जे आयदा ए लेटार टु गड बेखौ बे पार्ट खिनिखौ एसे गाहामै बुजिबाय होननानै आं आसा खालामबाय आरो गोजोन्थों आरोबाव गोजोन्थों जासिबाय आरो नायग्रा बिथांमोननिसिम फोरोंगिरि बिथांमोननिसिमबो आङो गोजोननाय बावनानै साबायखर बावनानै आंनि क्लासखौ दिनै एसेयावनो फोजोबबाय गोजोन्थों